For 987 TV, it's Justin and Vernon, and we have the very beautiful Kate Beckinsale for the movie Total Recall. Kate, thank you so much for talking to us.
My pleasure.
An amazing role that you're stepping into from Sharon Stone, and well, the action sequences, the intensity of the character. Did you bring anything from the original movie into this one on your character?
I actually deliberately didn't watch I'm so familiar with it, having seen it, over the years. I thought, I don't want to be consciously trying to do something really different. I want to discover this character as I would any character from the script and all of that. So I watched it afterwards, and it is quite different. Obviously, the beats of the character are similar, but it's such a different style of movie altogether.
Yeah. Very, very rare you play a villain.
Never done it before.
In a show. You've never played a villain before, so how did it feel being the badass for the first time?
It was great. It was so great because it was lovely to not worry about whether, did people like me?
Yeah.
Is the audience on my side? Like, I don't care. It was quite liberating.
That's nice.
You want them to hate you, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't care. They can do what they like.
Very physical action sequences from what we saw from the preview.
Yeah.
How do you get into that role? How do you prep for it?
Well, fortunately, my prep was Underworld 4. I was very busy on that.
Oh, there you go.
And there was 4 days between those
Oh my
two
God,
movies,
wow.
so it was a really quick turnover. So luckily I was, I was at least up to speed physically. It was more a question of, oh my God, am I going to be able to learn all these complicated stunts and fight choreography in time? And that was what was scary about it.
But you're such an ass kicker. I mean, Underworld, straight into this one.
Yeah.
People are just seeing you kick ass. I mean, you beat the shit out of Colin Farrell. So, but is that something you enjoy doing though? I mean, just the whole...
I enjoy it after I've done. I fear it. It's not my sensibility. When Jessica is really sporty, she grew up doing all the running and jumping and volleyball, and I really grew up sitting down and reading. I mean, I could have brought nothing of my early life to this. So I always feel very daunted and like, oh my God, why are they even letting me do it? And then it works out. It's always a surprise.
It's very convincing though, I must
Well,
say.
thank you so much. That's very nice. I have good trainers.
Now, speaking of Jessica and Colin, care to spill the beans on your co-stars? Any interesting things happen on set?
I mean, a lot of interesting things happen. I'm trying to think. I mean, it was really good fun. Len does like to work with really nice people, so everybody was really great fun. They were much more of a sort of double act because they were together all the time. I was sort of roving around, kind of grumpy. My character's always in a bad mood. That was kind of a weird one.
Yeah.
But they were great, and Jessica and I were so desperate not to accidentally give each other a black eye. It was so terrifying.
And we were talking about this just now, how Len might be really upset if Jessica gave you a black eye or something like that. With your husband directing this, who's the real boss on set?
Well, my husband, which is shocking because he's not really at home. So it's a bit of a gear change when he's suddenly like, oh, now you're telling me what to do. That's so different from usual real life. But it's good. It's nice that he has a turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, like we said, it is a reimagination from the original, and a lot of sci-fi fans, of course, are going to go, "You're touching Arnie's movie."
Right.
What would you tell all these sci-fi, fans to come watch this one?
Well, first of all, I'd say that just because you're remaking a movie doesn't mean that you're saying that you didn't like the other one, the original one. In fact, it's the opposite. You did like it. It's worth telling it from a different point of view. I personally believe that the movies that are most lend themselves best to being remade are ones that reimagine the future, because you get 10, 15 years in the future, just technologically, sometimes the movies can seem outdated, just from the size of the cell phone that they're using, is different. So I think that the original Total Recall is completely intact, and this is just a different tone, a different vibe, and there's room for everybody. So.
Well, Kate Beckinsale, thank you so much for talking to us on 987 FM, and this movie is looking great.
Oh, thank you. Nice to see you guys.